good? Speak Your Clout podcast. Your boy Mike Sears. Late night tip, almost midnight over here on the Eastern Standard Time. This wasn't even planned. My niggas in the building by the ways of Detroit. Rocker Bash. What's good, Rocker? Oh shit, I don't think Rocker can hear us. Can you hear me, Rocker?
Yes, sir.
Oh, there he is.
It was
There he
good.
is. There he is. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, man. Like I said, this wasn't planned. My man's hit me up, asked that I want to do it live. Kind of feeling a little pissed off. So I was like, yeah, let's do it live. You know what I'm saying? And the content that he had planned is a dope discussion. I just got to know what happened with the interviews or whatever he watched so I can get a good stance on it. But before we get into that, we just went live at a normal scheduled time of 6 p.m. Eastern. And we did. Oh, well, shout out to my nigga Relic, bro. Shout out to the Thuggalo show as well. Those are my boys. I'll be seeing Stony at Juggle, Ohio. Can't wait for that. Um, Shout out to my man Relic. Yeah, man, we did RZA Bobby Digital. And I think Rocka would be good to know that I'm not a big fan of that album anymore, bro. I like I give it three. I
You
give
see
it
my side of it?
yeah. I gave it 3.5 mics because that's decent, but there's songs on there that I really, really like, and there's shit on there that I just don't fucking like. Vodcrack, my boy, he likes it more than I do. But yeah, man, I'm just not a big fan of that album like that. I was when I was a kid, but I revisited it and I was like, yeesh. But next week we'll be doing the magnum opus, the fucking 5 mic classic, Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. Just turned 30 years. And that's that album that made me a hip-hop head. Now, my uncle played me Public Enemy or Bum Rush the Show. He played me Big Daddy Kane, Long Live the Kane. Those got me started, but what made me really fucking leave the house and cop an album on cassette was Enter the 36 Chambers. So I can't wait for that. But tonight, two topics that my boy had in mind. My boy Rocka Bash. I'll let him lay it down right now. So, what do you want to talk about, Rocka? I'll let you lay down the topics.
Well, I was watching MC8's podcast, Gangster Chronicles, with Steele and the rap journalist Soren Baker. And they were discussing a list that Steele and Soren Baker made of the top 50 greatest gangster rap albums of all time, right?
Yeah.
And MC8, he took them both to task because there was no SIBO in the top 50. And I kind of felt him when he said, how can you have the Loonies on a top 50 greatest gangster rap albums but no SIBO?
Yeah.
And Operation Stackola, to me, that is like an extension of what Digital Underground was doing because, Yuck Mouth and Numbskull, they were dope MCs, but they were tongue in cheek. Like they didn't take themselves too seriously. Like they talked about the streets, but it wasn't like they were talking about, you know, uh, what Spice One was talking about. You know what I mean? So that I agreed with. Then MCA, he fired off a litany of takes that I just found pretty interesting. And he said, as far as gangster rap, so you saying a nigga from New York is more gangster than a nigga claiming a Crip set in Sacramento. So he was saying that Mobb Deep's The Infamous is a better. He was asking if the Infamous a better gangster rap album than Sibo's music, and it made me think. How do you define what a gangster rap album is?
Word.
Because from listening to MC8, it seems the rationale that he's using is that if you're not claiming, if you weren't a actual gang member that was putting in work on the streets before you became a rapper, then that doesn't qualify as a gangster rap album.
Damn. So he's
But the,
saying, God, brother?
but the and if you're going by that critique, if you're going by that logic, then what does that say about Ice Cube?
Yup.
What does that say about uh, Too Short, for example? Like, so it made me think: is MC8 right or wrong? Like, should if you had to bump Mobb Deep for Sibo, is that fair?
Hmm.
And also, he was also saying that New York rappers can't be uh, top 50 in gangster rap when gangster rap was created in California.
I mean, I think that's kind of ridiculous because an album like Live and Let Die from Coogee Rap and DJ Polo, or an album like Roots of Evil by Coogee Rap, or Hell on Earth, you know what I'm saying? Or even Tim Dog Penicillin on Wax, or shit like that. That's definitely gangster rap. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of 50 shit can be considered gangster rap. But yeah, shit. But as far as a gangster rap album, I might put Tales from the Crypt over the Infamous as far as gangster is. Yes. Because there's a lot of storytelling on Mobb Deep shit. It's not fully a gangster rap record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know where eight's coming from with that. You know, I'm not talking about quality, like what's better. I'm just talking about gangster rap. You know.
And further in the video, uh, they mentioned Steele, that's his name. He named the top 15 album, the first 15 albums that's in the top 50 gangster rap albums of all time. And when they got to Bone Thugs' second album, Eve 1999 Eternal, he MC8 was offended that Dog Pound, uh, uh, Dog Food by the Dog Pound wasn't on the list, but Bone Thugs' second album was. And he was asking, is Bone Thugs more gangster than Daz and Corrupt?
Yeah, that's crazy. Let me think of that real quick. Like he meet like gangster as in real life, or is the albums more gangster?
He was asking if the songs
Okay.
on East 99 Eternal, are they more gangster than the Dog Food? Like, if you stack them up, which record is uh, more aligned with the themes of gangster rap?
That's good. I'm just gonna pull up the track listings on both these bitches. Dog food. Man, that's a good question because Dog Food is a G Funk rap album. Let's keep it a stack. Full
Mm-hmm.
fledged G Funk, which is gangster shit as well. You know what I'm saying? Bone is like they got they got that real harmonizing shit, but they also have that murderous thug ass shit too. You know what I'm saying? So sound wise, for me, production wise, oh man, it's hard to pick because DJ Unique was doing those G Funk style beats too. So it's hard for me to say. I guess on a G Funk standpoint, it goes to the Dog Pound. But you got shit like East 1999, Hardcore, Eternal, Crept and We Came, Robbing
Mm-hmm.
Niggas, Down 71, fucking shit up, dope storytelling. Of course, you got Mr. Bill Collector. You got Butt Smoker, it's a weed song, Butt Smokers Only. Crossroads is classic, everyone knows that. Me Killers is skit. Land of the Hotness is gangster shit. No Shots, No Losses, some gangster shit. First of the month, that is what it is. Buddha Love is, you know, Die, Die,
Yeah, first of
Die.
the month is what it is.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song. I worship it, but it's not gangster rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
More Murder is gangster, of course. Shots to the Double Glock. Dissing Dog Pound on there and shit. That's a gangster rap album. I don't give a fuck what no one says. And then you got Dog Food. You got Dog Pound Gangsters out the gate. Hard Body. Respect. Love that shit. New York, New York. Fire. Smooth. Still G Funk. Psycho Like No. Got some gangster shit in me. Riding, slipping, and sliding. That's dope. Big Pimpin' too. Gas. Let's Play House is more of a pimpish type of song. I Don't Dream About Getting Paid is more laid back. Yeah, Out Bomb Ass Pussy's a sex song. I would say, okay, E99 is more gangster. Yes. It's more of a darker, grimier record. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
What's your thoughts on that, Rocker?
Well, the thing about it is that he has actually brought it back to 95 because Bone Thugs and Dog Pound, they were actually beefing in the streets.
They were, bro.
Yo, and Shots of a Double Glock is a diss song to Bone, but also Crazy Bone, he dissed Bone on Mo Murder. Um, when he said, "Gotta find those roll hoes."
Oh, the
Like,
Rojo. Yeah,
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 Mo Murder and Busy, he did Bone on Die Die Die, and then on the Dog Food record, Corrupt says ain't got no love for the hoes in harmony. So
yeah.
there was no love lost between Dog Pound and Bone, and Ruthless Records and Death Row. They had been, you know, going at it, you know, since the days of Easy E, beefing with Dre. Once Dre left Ruthless for to create Death Row, there was a lot of animosity, and Bone and Dog Pound they inherited that beef. So
Yup.
now it comes to MC8's question: is East 99 Eternal more gangster than Dog Food? Now, Dog Food, I look at that album as far as the rapping, like that's Corrupt mainly in his MCing bag. Like he's rapping his ass off. Like to me, like Corrupt sounded like he was at a cipher, battling dudes in New York for respect. Like his style is that of a battler, whereas East 99 Eternal, like they rapping like you can't get more gangster to me than a song like Die Die Die. When you rapping about wanting your enemies to die, Mo Murder, Land of the Heartless, the title track East 99 Eternal is very ominous, it's very sinister, and in the video there's a dude that's dressed like Dr. Dre, and in the end, Dre is chased out of the warehouse or wherever they was at, and it seemed like the video was dissing Dre.
Yeah.
So if I'm picking which is the better gangster rap record, meaning that uh, it's on some uh, you know the lyrics is talking about what's happening in the streets. Uh, I gotta go with Bone
Facts.
because they were literally rapping lullabies about killing their enemies and in uh, putting them in slugs and putting them in graves. Now, I wonder if MC8 talking about Daz, being, Daz and Corrupt being Crips. So just by virtue of them being part of a gang set, does that in itself make it a gangster rap album? But as far as the music, I gotta disagree with Eight.
Likewise, bro. Like I said, there's more grimy gangster shit on fucking in 1999, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they're
Mm-hmm.
both stellar rap albums. I love them both. That's a good topic for this channel, man. Top 10 gangster rap albums. Yeah.
Absolutely. And to be totally honest with you, I don't know how you feel about this.
Yeah.
Their number one greatest rap album of all of the 50 albums that they named, I never looked at this album as gangster rap. I might be in the minority, but I don't look at Doggy Style by Snoop as a gangster rap album. To me, it just seems like a a great rap album. Period.
I
I get it. I get it. Snoop, he's claiming, East Side and Dog Pound. Like you don't hear Snoop referencing Crips or a Crip gang. So like Dog Pound is the gang. It said so on Serial Killer. But am I tripping? Like is Doggy Style really the greatest gangster rap album ever?
I consider Doggy Style a G Funk album. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I do see both arguments. Like Doggy Style can be considered a gangster rap album. You got Serial Killer on there. You got Murder Was a Case. A lot of gangster shit is on there. But I know what you're saying too. It's just a great rap album overall. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in
Yeah.
the middle of the road with it. I don't know which way to really go with it. You know what I'm saying? It's,
If
it's
you look at,
definitely gangster shit. It's definitely gangster shit.
let me ask you a question.
Yo,
In 1993,
yeah.
Doggy Style came out. Do you think any of these two albums I'm about to mention are they a better gangster rap album than Doggy Style? The first one is 187 He Wrote by Spice One.
That's more gangster than Doggy Style for sure. Like half of the album is gangster rap content. You know,
Agreed.
Robin Banks is on there. Tales of all kinds of shit is on that record. Yeah, yeah.
And the second one I'm gonna mention is an album that you reviewed a couple months ago, and this group is from Houston, Texas. I think you know where I'm going with it. Is Till Death Do Us Part by Ghetto Boys a better gangster rap album than Doggy Style?
It's not a better album by any stretch of the imagination, but it's more of a gangster rap album. Yes, I would say so. Straight gangsterism is on there. Crooked Office is on there. There's a lot of violent shit is on there. You know, Snoop got shit for the bitches on there. He got, I don't say for the bitches, but you know what I mean. He got shit talking about bitches and other stories and shit like that. But yeah, it's kind of hard to say that the Death to His Part is real grimy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's more gangster than Doggy Style, I would say.
Yeah, like so I guess what I'm getting at is that musically, Doggy Style is head and shoulders above 187 he wrote and Till Death Do Us Part. But what they're talking about as far as the gory stuff, as far as like the ultra violent, um, ultra horrorcore stuff, to me that fits better with gangster rap more than Doggy Style. Like Doggy Style is, with the exception of Serial Killer and Murder Was the Case, to me it just seems like a dope party album that's laced with G Funk.
Yep, I agree with you.
I mean, you could play uh, uh, "What's My Name," for your parents or for your grandparents, because half the time they're not even going to be listening to the lyrics; they're going to be, grooving to the beats.
All this Doggy Style talk is dope because Doggy Style turns 30 on my birthday. Dope, man. My birthday
Mm-hmm.
falls on Thanksgiving. So yeah. Shout out to Doggy Style. I fucking worship that album.
Yo, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. I'm
So,
gonna
so
watch that video, dog. After this, I'm gonna watch that shit. I want to see what Søren Baker has to say. MC8 as well.
and also, yo, there's another video from this podcast, and the guy's name is Steele, and this poor guy got caught slipping
Oh
because
shit.
he mentioned, like, he was I think he was talking about an early draft of his top 10 gangster rap albums, and he had Doggy Style as number one, but the controversy happened when he had Lethal Injection higher than Death Certificate.
Jesus.
And deep in his heart, I'm sure he felt Lethal Injection mean. I don't know if it means more to him, but when MCA and Søren Baker took him to task for it, he quickly switched his pitch. He quickly switched uh, Lethal Injection for another album. And I'm like, dude, if you feel Lethal Injection is a better record than Death Certificate, that's fine, but just stick with it.
Exactly. I ain't changing my picks for no motherfucker, bro. And I love Lethal Injection, dog. A lot of niggas don't like that. I love that fucking record. It's G Funk. It's fucking. You got this is how we do it's on there. You got Really Dough on there. Cave Bitch. Oh man, dope
With
ass shit,
Dr.
man.
Khaled Muhammad,
Yeah,
yo, if I could see where Lethal Injection, when I heard Lethal Injection, it did sound much cleaner than Predator.
the Predator
Like,
is chaotic. You can just see the LA riots on
exactly.
Predator.
Like that, like Predator is like very apocalyptic. It's very uh nihilistic and fatalistic. Like there's like what he's talking about. He's presenting a world that's very dystopian. Like there's no hope. Like, and I appreciate that he made an album that captured uh, uh, that captured that time period where there was so much unrest in the streets that he couldn't make anything else. Lethal Injection sounds like uh, you know like a response to the Chronic, because like I'll be honest, the first time I heard how we do it, I immediately thought, okay, he's going for radio airplay. Like this might be his version of "It Was a Good Day." You know, like a different version of it. Um, the production was the biggest change,
Yeah, I
and
love
to
it.
be and to be totally honest with you, there's less political commentary on this album, and the strongest political commentary was "Cave Bitch" with Dr. Khalid Muhammad.
Yeah, that's a great song. That's my first song on the album, even though I don't agree with it. Cause I seen a white girl tonight with a nice ass. A nice one. Shorty knows who she is. She was laughing
Yeah,
on Twitter. She knows who she is. Woo! So yeah. But Lethal Injection.
I, I will say though,
Yeah.
I love I love funk music. I love Pete Funk.
Absolutely. Bob Gun's my shit. It's just a little too long.
Yo, when I first heard Bob Gunn, I think I was happy that George Clinton and Bootsy Collins was experiencing a resurgence in popularity. But when I first heard that, I'm like, okay, I done heard George Clinton on Doggy Style. I done heard him on The Chronic. I done heard him on Above the Rim. Like, it just sounds like, okay, Ice Cube is just riding this wave. Okay, P Funk is popular again. Let me sample, uh, George Clinton and Bob Gunn. Like after the 5 minute mark, it's pretty much a vent. Like all of it, like it to me is like a 12 inch from the disco era, where it's like the song is like 4 minutes,
Yeah.
but the remaining 10 minutes is just instrumental breaks. There's like horns coming in and out. Like the 10 minute version that only works if you're on the dance floor or if you're at a party. But just to listen to it at your leisure, at the crib, I had to fast forward that.
Yeah. I would have left it on the single version or something as a bonus cut or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
yeah.
You just said it, man. Like that's something that you put on the B side, or you could put it on the maxi single because if people want it, they'll buy the single. But after a while, man, you want to get to the next song. And if
Absolutely.
you have a CD, you can just press fast forward and it'll go to the next song. But when I had the cassette, I would press rewind. No, I would press fast forward, then I would stop, and it was still playing. Press fast forward again for like a minute, stop, play it, and it's still playing.
Yeah, it's like what is it, 10 minutes straight? Let me check. I'm just gonna look. For my knowledge, I know it's pretty fucking long. Let me see. SQ Lethal Injection. Yeah, I listened to Lethal Injection a while ago. I fucking love that album, dog.
Cause I know it has to be like longer than 8 minutes.
Bob Gun is 11 minutes and 17 seconds. Yes.
Yes, yeah. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, I, and much respect to George Clinton, but man, like that song is longer than any of the album cuts from P Funk albums back in the day, man.
Yo, I I love Lethal Injection though. I absolutely love it. It's my if I had to rank Cube's classic period of his first four albums, it would go Death Certificate, The Predator. It used to be America's Most, but now I got The Predator. So Death Certificate, The Predator, America's Most Wanted, and then Lethal Injection. You know,
hmm
it would go like that.
And the Predator, man, there's a song on that album that I absolutely listen to every time. Uh, every time I play the album. I love the song "Don't Trust Them." Yo,
Oh, fire.
talking about who not to trust, the police. Um, scandalous females, the media. Like that was Cube still fiery as a writer. Like, and he did not care who he offended.
Nope.
And I feel like, and this is just my theory, this is my take, but after he fell out with Dr. Khalid Muhammad, that the political edge that he had on his first 4 albums, it just kept waning and waning.
Yup.
Like the
I'll
last
be
time
honest.
you really heard,
No, good, bro.
like the last time you really heard Cube with that kind of edge was on Hand of a Dead Body, the song that he did with Scarface.
Oh, that shit is gas. On the diary,
Yeah.
Devin the dude on the chorus, gangsters don't live that long. Fire. Fire.
Yo, when he said uh fuck Bill and Hillary, Ice Cube, there ain't no killing me, I was like, okay, that's the Cube from Fuck the Police. Like he
Yeah.
still got it.
That's Cupid the Afro. Right before higher learning type shit. Yes, sir.
Oh, yo, that was, and that was also uh Cube when he was still in the Nation of Islam.
Facts. Yeah, I'm a big Cube fan, dog. Early Cube especially. I'm a big fan of Red Hot Chili Peppers. Relic, Blood, Sex, Sugar, Magic is my shit. Mother's Milk, Californication, shit like that. I don't know much before Mother's Milk. I gotta listen to those albums, but yeah, I fuck with Red Hot Chili Peppers, bro.
Wait, was Mother's Milk the album that George Clinton executive produced?
He might have. He might have. I'm not too
Because I
sure.
know George Clinton, he produced an early Red Hot Chili Peppers album here in Detroit. It's at a studio that's not far from Wayne State University. And I know where that studio is at, and it should be landmarked as a historic designation. But that's another subject. It just jogged my memory.
Where, yeah, I fuck with Chili Peppers heavy, bro. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to watch that, see what these boys' choices were, or whatever the fuck.
Yo, I think they're just I believe after Special Ed Mabel's comments, like MC8 just started, letting the chopper fly.
He's like, fuck this.
Yeah, because I rock with Sibo heavy. Gas
Yeah,
Chamber to My Casket Drop.
Oh,
Those
fire.
are great rap albums.
That's from the Crypt too, bro. That's my shit.
Yeah, from '95. Oh yeah.
Yo.
So I definitely believe that the Loonies should have been. I would take off the Loonies for either Gas Chamber, Tales from the Crypt, or Till My Casket Drop.
Yeah, Loonies ain't really. They rap gangster shit, but they in some weed shit. There's some get high type shit too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, you might as well, if you want to put the Loonies in there, you might as well put Redman in there. Like, Redman is all about smoking weed.
Exactly, bro. So I don't really get. Yeah, why the fucking Loonies is in that bitch?
Now, as far as my beef is concerned, I wish his co-host would have pushed back a little bit, because when he said, "How can you have somebody like Mobb Deep over somebody who represents Crippin?" Talking about Sibo as far as gangster rap. So you saying a nigga from New York is more gangster than a nigga claiming a Crip set in Sacramento? Well, MC8 must think people forgot. Do you remember the Canon RB So Simple video by Wu Tang?
Oh yeah, I know he's in that bitch.
So how can MC8 say, how can Mobb Deep be on the top 50 gangster rap albums of all time list and say, how can anybody from New York be over any gangster rapper from the West Coast, but you were cool with Wu Tang? Like Wu Tang, they weren't always rapping about the martial arts.
Facts.
I mean, they were rapping about robbing drug dealers, selling dope, um, you know, uh, doing everything that street dudes, would do, gang banging. So what's the difference?
Facts, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And I get it. Like on his podcast, MC8, he's the icon. He's the legend. He knows more about gangster rap than he's probably forgotten more about gangster rap than most people will ever know. But it doesn't mean that you can't, give a dissenting opinion. Like you can ask a follow up. Well, if you feel this way, how did you feel about what Wu Tang was rapping about?
Facts.
Particularly, do like would you consider the uh, Only Built for Cuban Links by Ray and Ghost, is that close to gangster rap?
You could say so because it's definitely a mafioso's album.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a mafioso album for sure. So you could say it could get away with the gangster rap. Yeah, definitely. I think.
So I would have, like, if I would have loved for Only Built for Cuban Links to be in the top 10 and what his reaction would have been.
Right?
Because you got all this smoke for Mobb Deep, the infamous, being on there, but since you cool with Wu Tang or was cool with Wu Tang, what would your reaction be if Only Built for Cuban Links was on it?
Man, he probably be like, can niggas from Staten Island be more gangster than a Crip nigga from Sacramento? Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Crazy shit, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I want to check that out now, dog.
Yeah, it's like 9 minutes long. It's not a short. It's a short video. It's very, like, the way MC8 talks. It's hilarious, man. Like he has, like he's serious, but he makes his critiques in a way where you can chuckle at it.
Word. Beastie Boys is the OGs. I love Beastie Boys, bro. License to L, all that good shit. Politique. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna have to peep that for sure, bro.
Yo, I'm calling it right now. Like, you know how, like, everybody is now like a flute enthusiast.
Oh man.
Yo, I'm by Thanksgiving, this whole flute craze, people talking about Andre 3000's new album is going to, this is going to be over by the time people have turkey in their belly. I
Man.
think that's what it is. I think people are hungry. I think they don't like maybe they need some turkey, maybe some dressing, maybe some Thanksgiving food in their stomach to get them back to normal. Because
Oh man,
I'm reading these think pieces from
dog,
NPR, like comparing Andre 3000 to John Coltrane, and I'm like, wow, man.
dog, like that album is legitimately 1 hour and 27 minutes. That's longer than Pink Floyd The Wall. That's a double album. It's longer than Led Zeppelin Physical Graffiti. That's a double album. That's crazy.
Yo, it's longer than it's longer than the live album at the better end by Curtis Mayfield. It's
God
longer than
damn.
P Funk's Earth Tour from 1978. And when
Crazy.
I listened to the album out of curiosity, and
Yeah.
all it is sound effects as the musical bed for him to play his flute on.
Oh god.
All it is digital sound effects, like maybe electronic percussion, maybe some light keyboard stabs. Like, to me, we have eclectic taste in music.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I could name 5 instrumental albums by better musicians and compare those to Andre 3000's album, and it sounds like middle school talent show.
Fuck, dog. I have a video coming up on that album with one of my special guests. It's a surprise. We're gonna be talking about it. It's gonna be funny. So, unfortunately, I have to sit down and listen to this fucking album. I was There's three things I was gonna do. I get real high and listen to it, or I put on Spider-Man 2. I got Spider-Man 2. Didn't even play it yet. Put on Spider-Man 2 and listen to that album. But I want to hear the dialogue between Spider-Man 2. So I might play Mortal Kombat or something and just put the motherfucking shit on it. The new Mortal Kombat game. Because that's a long time to listen to some fucking dude playing a flute.
Resin wrote longer than any Tool album.
That's crazy. And Tool makes long ass albums, bro. An hour and 20 That's the length of a double record. It's fucking nuts.
Bro, I, I'm calling it right now. I think Andre 3000, he's going to announce a tour behind this record, and he's going to do a tour playing every song from this
Oh
New
god.
Blue Sun uh, album. And you know what? People are going to buy tic- buy tickets to this tour just to see him play the flute. Well, I take that back. Some people are going to buy concert tickets just to see him, because there are people that are just obsessed with just looking at him. Like, I've read
Yeah.
comments where, mostly from females, they're going to buy concert tickets just to see him. Forget what he's doing on stage. They just want to gawk at him.
That's
And
crazy,
he's going to
yo.
clean up.
That's nuts, yo. Yo, son, like, why? This is my problem with the album. I said this on Twitter. And I told my boy this in private too. I'm mad at this shit because niggas revere this dude as a GOAT. Like, he's the greatest rapper of all time. And yet this boy doesn't have one solo rap album to his name, nor does he have one solo rap song with 3 fucking verses on it. He does not. His partner in rhyme, Big Boy, does. And Sir Lucius Left Foot, to me, is a classic. Yes, to me. Love that
Mm-hmm.
record. You know, he has 3 albums. So, yeah, Andre got none. Nothing. That's my gripe with it. And you do a fucking flute album, my boy? Jesus.
And people, and also what I've been hearing is that Andre 3000, he's just spreading his wings. He's being experimental. He's unlocking a new creative chamber.
Oh, God.
That's all good and all, but if the music isn't good, it none of that matters. Like like if these were like because there is no lyrics, no vocals. Now I'm looking at them as compositions, and they're not good pieces of music. Like number one, each track it meanders.
Oh,
It
man.
goes on and on and on. There's no chord changes. There's no harmonies. There's none of the things that make an instrumental record interesting to listen to. It's pretty much ambient music. It's new age music that can be meditative, but as an album, I just find it to be bloated and very self indulgent.
Oh, man. That self indulgent shit is. You hit the nail on the head. Not that I hear the album yet. I'm going to listen to it. But self indulgent is true. He seems a little stuck up with himself. And like he's like hip hop is beneath him now. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's
Man,
acting like.
you just said a word. You just
Yeah.
said a word.
He's like, I got nothing to rap about no more. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. This what got you here, motherfucker. You know, stupid. That's my thoughts on it.
And and I got another. This is my theory.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't make another, as long as he doesn't make a rap album, he can always tease the public, by saying, you know, I just gotta wait, until the creative juices flow for me to rap again. So he's gonna throw that carrot out because people want to hear him rhyme. They want to hear him, make a rap album. So maybe 5 years from now, he's going to tease again. I'm putting out another album, and then people are going to naturally ask, "Are you rapping on it?"
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I think that if these motherfuckers are revering you as some fucking amazing fucking MC, like you are the goat to some of these people, put out a fucking rap album. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm
And
saying?
and he mentioned, I'm 48 years old. What am I going to rap about? A colonoscopy, like
Yeah.
my eyesight getting bad, like dude, like it's not like it's not like you have to you know uh venture out and rap about the Pythagorean theorem, like the same way that you can rap for Killer Mike, you can rap for Tyler the Creator. You can at least devote one rap song to this album. You know what I mean?
Facts, bro.
Make it a bonus track or something.
Facts, bro. Yeah, man.
But what I think is going to happen, I may be wrong,
Yeah.
but what if Kendrick Lamar sees what Andre 3000 is doing and does the same thing?
Oh
Make a
god.
non-rap album.
Well, he's tap dancing or something on the record. I don't fucking.
Hey, if Andre does a flute album, Kendrick going to make I don't know, like a banjo album.
Oh man, and niggas be like, "Yo, that's what it's a classic, yo." Five Mics, the banjo albums, Five Mics. You know, so these niggas is
And they
crazy.
going and they're going to be, you know, the biggest experts on banjo music, you know, for maybe 2 weeks, and then they're going to move on to something else.
Facts, my nigga. That's facts, bro. But yeah, man. I think I'm gonna get out of here, Rocker.
No doubt, man.
Yeah, it's
You
taking.
I just wanted to touch base and just
Oh
you
hell yeah.
know and just get your take uh and just get the pulse of the people. You know, shout out to Resin.
Oh,
Yo, that
absolutely.
line about longer than a tour album. That made me chuckle.
It's true, right?
Yeah.
I gotta listen to that shit, unfortunately, but yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I'm a definitely, um, I'm watching that, and also I was watching another video of somebody talking about Andre 3000, and he flat out says this album sucks,
Oh damn.
and he was very succinct, he was very objective, and I think that's what I think is absent. Like, you can be a fan of Andre 3000, and even if you do like the album, it doesn't mean that you like everything about it. That's impossible.
Yeah.
Like, so I just hope that in the coming weeks, that when people finally absorb, if they listen to it, be honest and just listen to it with objective ears. Because, like I said, we have eclectic taste, and and a lot of people haven't listened to enough instrumental albums to know what they're listening to. So, Andre 3000's new record, it might as well be like Kinda Blue by Miles Davis or Love Supreme by John Coltrane if they have nothing to gauge it by.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna fucking see what's popping.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me and my boy gonna do a review. It should be funny. But yeah, man. Speak Clout podcast. I might not see you motherfuckers because my birthday is on Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving if I don't see y'all. Relic, you're a funny motherfucker, bro.
Well, hey, just one more thing.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
So on Thanksgiving, do you
Yeah.
get do you get the birthday cake on top of the pumpkin pie or any dessert at Thanksgiving?
You know what? This is crazy because my birthday hasn't fell on Thanksgiving since I was very fucking young. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
maybe 6 or 5. So I'm probably just gonna do the birthday cake if I get one. You know what I'm saying? If not, just hit the pumpkin pie with the whipped cream. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta have like the birthday cake on top of like the pumpkin pie. It has to be like it has to be like a one hitter quitter. Because
Oh yeah, smash that bitch, right?
because how often you just said it like you haven't your birthday hasn't landed on Thanksgiving since you were 6. So
Yeah,
you might as well, just get your grub on.
smash that shit, bruh.
Hell yeah.
Stay backstage, Rocker, for a couple of minutes. You don't mind?
Oh, no problem.
I just want to talk to you about something. But yo, I love y'all niggas, man. See y'all later. See you on the 25th. Wu Tang Clan enter the Wu Tang 36 Chambers. Bong, we out of here. Peace, y'all.